My fiancée kissed another man at our engagement party, then said, "It's just how I say hello to old friends." I said, "Cool." Then I kissed her sister goodbye the same way. The wedding was off before I made it to my car. I, 29 male, should have sensed trouble when Brooke, 27, pushed to invite her old college friend, Garrett, to our engagement party. We had been together 4 years, engaged for 6 months, and she had never mentioned him. The party was at her parents' country club. 120 guests, open bar, photographer, everything polished. About 2 hours in, I talked with my cousin, then heard a squeal. Brooke sprinted toward a tall guy in a navy suit. What followed burned into my mind. She jumped into his arms, he spun her, then they kissed. Not a peck, not cheek to cheek, a full, locked lips kiss. His hand in her hair, her legs slightly lifted, the whole show. The room went silent, even the bartender froze. I held my whiskey, waiting for her to understand. She pulled away laughing, then saw the stares. Her eyes found mine, she laughed again. "Oh my God, babe, this is Garrett from college, don't look so serious." I walked over, calm as I could manage. "You just kissed another man at our engagement party." She rolled her eyes. "It's just how I say hello to old friends, we were super close in college, don't be so insecure." Garrett looked uncomfortable. Congrats on the engagement, man." I looked at Brooke. "That's how you greet old friends when you were really close." "Yeah, God, don't make this weird." "Cool." I turned to her sister, Qley, standing nearby with her mouth open. I took her face in my hands and kissed her exactly like Brooke kissed Garrett, full passion, hand in hair. When I pulled back, Qley was speechless. The room somehow got quieter. "What the hell?" Brooke shrieked. "Just saying goodbye to an old friend. Qley and I got pretty close planning your surprise birthday party last year. Don't make it weird." I set my glass on a table. "By the way, wedding's off." Then I walked out. I reached the parking lot, then the explosion hit. Brooke came flying out, screaming that I embarrassed her. She said I ruined everything. She demanded to know how I dared kiss her sister. "You kissed another man at our engagement party. That's different." "How? Garrett and I have history." There it was, the truth she did not mean to say. "What kind of history?" Her face went pale. "We dated briefly, but that was years ago." "How briefly?" "Just sophomore through senior year." "That's 3 years, Brooke. It didn't mean anything." "Then why was he at our engagement party?" She started crying. She wanted him to see she had moved on, that she was better without him. I got in my car and left. Update 1. The messages started within an hour. From Brooke, 47 texts ranging from "please let me explain" to "you're overreacting" to "you kissed my sister." From Deanne, her mom, "This is all a misunderstanding. Brooke is devastated. The wedding is in 3 months." From her dad, Robert, "Be a man and work this out." From Qley, "Holy, I'm sorry. For what it's worth, you kiss better than my ex." That last one made me laugh, then it got insane. Brooke showed up at my apartment the next morning with Garrett. They stood at my door like it was normal. "We need to talk," she said. "Why is he here?" "To explain that nothing's going on." Garrett looked ready to disappear. "Dude, I didn't know she was engaged when she reached out." "When she what?" Brooke's face went red. "I just wanted to catch up before the wedding." "You have been talking to your ex behind my back." "Just for a few months." "Months," Garrett shifted. "She said you guys were on a break." I stared at Brooke. "We've never been on a break." "I meant emotionally. You have been distant with all the planning." "I've been working overtime to pay for the wedding." She tried to push inside. "Can we please talk inside, the neighbors?" "No, we're done. Get your stuff this weekend. You can't end a 4-year relationship over a kiss." "You're right." "I'm ending it over months of lying, the invite behind my back, and you telling him we were on a break. I loved you. You brought your ex to our engagement party." Garrett finally spoke. "Look, man, I didn't mean." "Garrett, with all due respect, shut up and get off my property." They left, but not before Brooke screamed I would regret it. Spoiler, I did not. Update 2. Remember, Deanne went all out with the photographer. He captured everything, including the kiss, including my response, including Brooke chasing me outside. Deanne tried to get the photos deleted, but the photographer had already sent me the digitals. I was co-client. I paid half. I posted the kissing photo on social media. Caption: that awkward moment when your fiancée shows how she greets old friends at your engagement party. Wedding's off, but at least we got memorable photos. The comments went wild. "Is that not you she's kissing?" "Holy." Wait, is that why the wedding website is down? Team Ops Energy. Brooke called me crying, saying I was humiliating her. You humiliated yourself. I documented it. Then came the entitlement explosion. She sent her mom and 3 bridesmaids to collect her things. Included the 65-8 TV I bought before we met, my PlayStation 5, the espresso machine, half the furniture, all mine. They even demanded my cat Oscar. She is allergic to cats. I would not let them in. They stood outside for 2 hours while Deanne live streamed on Facebook. She said I was abusing her daughter by not letting them rob me. The building manager called the cops. Officers arrived, saw the live stream, and told them to leave or be arrested for harassment. Then Brooke did something unhinged. She called my mom, update 3. My mom called me laughing hard. Did Brooke really try to convince me you were having a breakdown and needed an intervention? Brooke told my mother I was erratic and needed help. She suggested my family force me into therapy to save us. My mom said, "Honey, the only therapy he needs is distance from you." Brooke was not done. She escalated to DEFCON 1. She sent a mass email to all our guests. The wedding was postponed due to my emotional instability. She was standing by me. She CC'd me by accident. I replied all. Actually, the wedding is canceled because Brooke kissed her ex-boyfriend at our engagement party. I attached the photographer's image. Please direct any refund requests for gifts to Brooke, as this was her choice. P.S. Yes, I'm mentally stable, just single. Replies hit instantly. My aunt, get his ass, Brooke. Oh wait, wrong person, get her ass, nephew. Her cousin, Brooke, we want our money back. Even her grandmother, I want my check back. Then Garrett's girlfriend reached out. He had a girlfriend of 2 years named Adriana. She had no idea he had been talking to his ex. She saw my post and recognized him. We had a long phone call. Garrett told her he was at a work event that night. Brooke had texted him for 5 months. They met for lunch 12 times. He had been deleting messages. Adriana and I compared notes. The texts were damning. Brooke told Garrett she was not sure about the wedding. Garrett said he missed her. They planned to meet at the engagement party to see if sparks remained. I forwarded everything to Brooke. Still think I'm overreacting? Her response was to show up at my job. Update 4. Security escorted Brooke out of my office building. She told reception she was my fiancée, technically still true, and needed to see me for an emergency. The emergency was a public scene. She screamed in the lobby, saying I ruined her life by exposing her private business. She said Garrett dumped her because of me. My boss watched from his office. Later he said, "Now I understand those personal days." Entitled people always doubled down. Deanne called asking if I'd reimburse the engagement party. She said I sabotaged it. They insisted on the party. They invited Garrett. I contributed $3,000. Deanne, your daughter kissed another man at the party. If anyone should be reimbursed, it's me. She made a mistake. You're being incredibly petty. I'm being petty. Your daughter tells people I'm unstable. Well, you did kiss Qley after Brooke kissed Garrett. That's different. How? She hung up. Then Robert called with the businessman's special. He offered to pay for counseling, buy us a house as a gift, set up a trust for future grandkids, contingent on me taking Brooke back. Robert, she has been emotionally cheating for 5 months. People make mistakes. She brought him to our engagement party. She wanted closure. She got it. We're closed. The kicker, Qley texted me that night. Dad offered me $10K to convince you to take Brooke back. I told him to make it $20K and I'd think about it. Then GK, she made her bed. BTW, Garrett is sliding into my DMs begging for another chance. I'm considering it. Thought you should know for the lols. I liked Qley. She was the only sane one in that family. Update 5. The wedding was supposed to be next week. Instead, I went to Colorado on a solo trip. I booked it with wedding fund money I saved. Before I left, one final circus act arrived. Brooke sent a formal letter from a lawyer. She demanded the engagement ring back that I paid for emotional damages for the post, half the value of our shared assets, compensation for defamation. My lawyer replied cleanly, the ring was a conditional gift, the photo was taken at a public event, we had no shared assets. Truth was an absolute defense to defamation. He countersued for my $3,000 party contribution and $8,500 in lost deposits. Suddenly, Brooke wanted to be amicable. The best part came 3 days ago. Garrett and Adriana worked things out. He proposed to prove his commitment. The ring looked suspiciously like the one I gave Brooke. Brooke found out through Instagram and went nuclear. She posted a long rant about betrayal and fake friends and people who cannot handle seeing others happy. The irony missed her completely. Qley screenshotted it with crying, laughing emojis. She really doesn't get it, does she? Then Qley added, BTW, I'm using that kiss as leverage. Mom wants me to convince you to come back. Cool, I need my student loans paid off. Dad thinks I should talk sense into you. Sounds like a new car situation. Thanks for the best ammunition ever. At least someone benefited. Final update. 2 months passed. The wedding day came and went. I spent it hiking a 14-er, felt appropriately symbolic. Brooke tried one last Hail Mary. She showed up at my apartment at midnight drunk with a boom box playing our song. My neighbor called the cops before I reached the window. She was arrested for public intoxication and disturbing the peace. Deanne called the next morning screaming that I had her daughter arrested. I did not call the cops. Deanne, you could have handled your drunk daughter at midnight. Pass. She loves you. She loved Garrett too. That is over. So are we. The aftermath arrived. Brooke is dating some guy from a wine bar. It's been 3 weeks. She is posting about her soulmate. Garrett and Adriana broke up for good. She found out he texted Brooke again after the proposal. Deanne still sends passive-aggressive messages about real men fighting for love. Robert tried to hire me at his company. Weird flex, but okay. Qley got her loans paid and the new car. She sent me a selfie with it. Caption, thanks for the kiss. As for me, I'm good. Genuinely good. I joined a climbing gym, started therapy for healthy reasons, not the breakdown Brooke invented, and started seeing someone new, Alina, from my book club. She said the story was cinematically ridiculous. She made me promise to never invite exes to big events. Easy promise. Oh, and Oscar the cat, still mine, still allergic to drama. Looking back, the red flags were everywhere. She said her ex was obsessed, yet kept him on all her socials. She got upset if I did not react jealously enough. She literally admitted she invited Garrett to show him what he lost. Brooke, if you are reading this and Qley says you are, here's free advice. When you kiss another man at your engagement party, you lose the victim card. You lose the right to demand apologies. You lose the right to send your mom to fight your battles. You live with your choices. Cool, edit, since everyone asked. Yes, Qley and I are friends now. No, we are not dating. She is engaged to her girlfriend of 3 years. Yes, that kiss was extra awkward for her. She enjoyed the chaos and leverage. Edit 2. Garrett reached out last week. He asked if I wanted a beer and to move past this. I replied with the photo of him kissing my ex-fiancée. He has not responded. Edit 3. Brooke's new boyfriend DM'd me. He asked, did she really kiss someone at your engagement party? I sent him the photo too. He thanked me. They are still together. Good luck with that, buddy.